Hello and welcome. It is the 21st day of October 2020. My name is Derek. This is the Money Charts channel where, like always, all bets, trades, and of the like within each's own risk and their own reward. Going to go through these markets really fast. But hey, things look really good moving forward, I think, for the precious metals and the cryptocurrencies. Within that of silver, daily term time frame, it looks like it's trying to escape out of the 18 moving average. It tried so here on October 9th and 10th. But it looks like that's what it's doing so here again after this nice correction from the 18 average. On the weekly, it's still correcting within such in here and still nicely overextended in a nice bull run amongst the monthly chart. As far as gold, we can see in here just hanging in there within this 18, but looking possibly to escape such. It has been correcting very nicely so far. Weekly chart nicely in an uptrend. And the 18 average, I guess it's got to get pretty much above 2,000 to do escaping and such. And overextended still within the monthly. But within the overextension for both gold and silver, we can see over the previous month and even the month before, it's went through some correctionary periods. With this thing goes off, we could easily be extending the gains within what has been a nice bull market run. Moving on to cryptocurrencies. I'm going to start it off within the hour time frame and do so within that of Bitcoin, which has been in a spectacular run so far. It had a nice move starting yesterday or on the 19th morning on the 8 a.m. session. Great little up run, but how it corrected successfully through time was fantastic. Showing a lot of strength here amongst the 18, making a new leg, another good successful correctionary move, and right now having yet another leg higher, just starting to get overextended within this particular time frame. But boy, the longer term ones to me look fantastic. Moving on next to the 4-hour term. We'll go 4-hour next, and we can see this great support here from October the 10th. In here, big sideways range around 11,002.5 or so. A bit of different resistance at assorted different points. We can see a little bit here, 11,500, but really all the way up to 11,007, but mainly up to like 11,600. Either way, and it consolidated here nicely amongst this level of resistance and a nice breakout point. Beautiful run thus far. But on the daily term, we can see now it's approaching this previous resistance high. We'll see how this level of resistance comes into play, but it's an area we'd expect it to settle down at least at some point. But if it doesn't, oh boy, these moves can be fantastic if you don't get resistance or support where you're supposed to. And this is a case of resistance rather than that of support. We'll see. It's now at that key point again because it was in the area of around like 11.78 all the way up to about 12.4. It's at 12.2 now. On the weekly, this is where it gets fantastic to me, how I like this play. October 5th week as it gets back up to the 18 average, but really spending week number 6 there, consolidating within such. This last week, I love how it kind of hold amongst the 18 average of highs, and this one, how it's just breaking out. How do you do kind of deal? It's breaking out above this level of resistance, so again, a little bit of test of this, but breaking out past that, we're now going to be talking about the retest of the previous all-time highs on that of 20,000. And then on the monthly term time frame, this is month number 3 showing strength amongst the 18 average of highs. So take that as you will, but to me, I take that as pretty damn bullish. And we'll finish it off within Theta against the US dollar. A market I don't usually show too much, at least the cross against the dollar. And within such, this is attempt number 2 for this thing to attempt to break this market down or reverse the trend. There was an attempt in here, and now this one, as we are having the price go below the 18 average of lows. You're in an uptrend, bull market above, downtrend below, but it's attempting to do such after a phenomenal series of higher highs and higher lows, and price action remaining above on 2 different occasions. If it ends up breaking below this level of support, then we could obviously expect to test some previously untested areas within this run because, well, we really haven't had any corrections for the most part. At some point, bigger ones will come in. As when looking at this on the weekly, it's still above the 18 average of, well, pretty much above the 18 average of highs, a very highly rising one and such. But we had a spot here where it went from like 20 cents down to like under a dime. And even in here, the price actually managed to go down to 3.5 cents. This correction in here was from about 58 or so down to 20, losing about 3x almost on this one. Well, if this one loses half its value from 80 cents, it's got to come down here to 40. And these things are going to go through all these different coins, 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x kind of moves. That's just how this business comes into play. And for as it goes, we've had a little bit of correctionary move, and you start to see this thing start to rise higher. And if it gets up towards past this, and maybe it'll get past 76 and probably get up to, most likely get above $1 on its next level. But you're going to have to start to see some of these downtrends on the shorter term come to an end. We can see on the daily chart, not looking so, not yet. On the 4-hour, an opportunity to get above in here, just sideways this correction out, and it really wasn't able to do much more, having yet another leg lower in here. And now a little bit of a green move, another reattempt to just flatten this out. And on the hour, you can start to see that maybe this thing could start to do something. It looks to me, after showing some strength at the 18 highs, it's breaking out now. So probably short term, you're looking, oh, we were at like 60.8. We're now at 61.9. We're probably going to go up to like 64 or 63 high and retest this level of resistance, or even 61.8% from this high to this low. Pretty much, yeah, I can see short term is probably going to do that. But that's all short term, yada, yada. And I want to make this a quick video, which I've done. Thank you for tuning in. Have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.